Hey everyone, let's dive right into this explainer. If you've been following the audio market lately, you know true wireless earbuds are literally a dime a dozen. But every so often, a product comes along that totally shakes up the form factor. Today, we're unpacking the newly launched Boat Airdopes ProClip to see exactly how its specs translate into real, everyday audio solutions. Now consider this number, 52 hours. That is the total playback time you get at 60% volume when combining the earbuds with their charging case. Just think about that for a second. That's more than 2 whole days of continuous listening. If you only use your earbuds for a few hours a day on your commute or at the office, you could theoretically go weeks, literally weeks, without ever plugging the case into a wall. It absolutely kills battery anxiety dead in its tracks. Here's how we're going to break it all down today. First, we'll look at the design and this whole clip-on revolution. Then, the audio tech and smart connectivity. After that, we'll cover battery life and we'll wrap up with the price and our final verdict. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, design, and what we're calling the clip-on revolution. So the very first thing you'll notice is right there in the name. Instead of jamming a silicone bud deep into your ear canal, which, let's be totally honest, can kind of feel like an inner ear massage gone horribly wrong after an hour or two, the ProClip uses an open ear design. It's got this incredibly secure metallic clip that basically just hugs the edge of your ear. It's super compact, measuring just 28.4 by 18.4 by 29.8 millimeters. So you're getting all-day comfort, plus you stay perfectly aware of your surroundings. And since it clips right to the outside of your ear, durability is a massive deal. That's exactly where the IPX4 rating comes in. Basically, those intensely sweaty gym sessions or getting caught in a random downpour during your morning run, no big deal at all. They are built specifically to resist splash and sweat, giving you total peace of mind while you're on the move. Moving right along to Section 2, audio tech and smart connectivity. At the very core of the audio experience is this measurement. 12 millimeters. Now, in the earbud world, that is a seriously beefy dynamic driver. Because the bud isn't actually sealed inside your ear, it needs to push a ton of air to make an impact. This 12 millimeter size ensures you get this robust, super rich sound profile fired directly towards your ear canal. But hey, sound quality isn't just about what you hear. It's about how you're heard, right? If you're on a noisy train or walking down a windy street, the AI-backed environmental noise cancellation, or ENC, kicks in. Now, keep in mind, this isn't active noise cancellation for your music. It's tech designed specifically for your microphone. It makes sure the person on the other end of your phone call hears your voice and not the rush hour traffic or the coffee shop blender. Okay, so a super common fear with any open ear design is sound bleed. You know, that creeping worry that everyone on the bus is listening to your playlist or your private phone calls. Well, Boat tackles this head-on with their sonic seal technology. Think of this proprietary feature as a private acoustic barrier. It directs the sound precisely into your ear with minimal leakage, so your business stays your business, even in a crowded room. Now let's talk connectivity. The ProClip features Bluetooth 6.0, which is insanely efficient. But the real star of the show here is multipoint connectivity. Guys, this is an absolute game changer for productivity. Managed right through the Boat Hearables app, it lets you connect to 2 devices at the exact same time. So imagine you're watching a video on your laptop and suddenly your phone rings. The audio seamlessly swaps right over so you can take the call. Literally no disconnecting and reconnecting required. It just works. And for all the mobile gamers listening, we know latency is absolutely everything. By firing up what Boat calls beast mode, latency plummets down to an ultra-fast 55 milliseconds. In the real world, this means zero noticeable lag between seeing an action on your screen, like firing a weapon or dodging an attack, and actually hearing that sound effect. It definitely gives you that competitive edge. All right, on to Section 3, powering through with battery life. So how exactly do they hit that massive 52 hours of playtime we talked about earlier? It all comes down to the power distribution. That sleek oval charging case acts like a high-capacity power bank, packing a 500 milliamp hour battery. Meanwhile, each individual earbud holds 50 milliamp hours. This specific division of power is exactly how they pull off that incredible longevity without making the earbuds themselves too heavy or clunky. We have all had that moment of absolute panic, right? You're literally running out the door for a workout or a commute, only to realize your earbuds are totally dead. Well, with ASAP Charge, you plug them in for just 10 minutes, and boom, you instantly get up to 200 minutes of playback. That's over 3 hours of continuous music from a rapid 10-minute scramble. Honestly, it's a lifesaver. Now, when you finally do manage to drain that giant 52-hour reserve, the refill process is actually pretty quick. The earbuds take about 50 minutes sitting inside the case to go from 0 to 100%. And the case itself, it only needs about 2 hours plugged into the wall to get that big 500 milliamp hour battery completely topped off and ready to go again. Let's bring it all home with Section 4, price and our final verdict. First up, let's look at the aesthetics. You can grab the Airdopes ProClip in 3 distinct colors. There's a sleek gray, a crisp white, and a really nice deep wine color. They're also super easy to find. You can pick these up across major e-commerce platforms like Amazon and Flipkart, or just grab them straight from the official Boat website. But, the main value proposition of this whole launch really comes down to this one number. Think about it. All those smart features, the open-air metallic clip, multipoint Bluetooth 6.0, AI-backed noise cancellation, and that massive 52-hour battery life are all packed into a super accessible price point of just 1,599 rupees. It's a highly aggressive move, aimed right at the heart of the budget-friendly audio market. When you tally up the definitive spec sheet, the value ratio here is just undeniably strong. You're getting those large 12mm drivers for big sound, ultra-low 55 millisecond latency for competitive gaming, IPX4 durability for your workouts, and up to 52 hours of playtime. And it's all paired with that 1,599 rupee price tag. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a crucial question. As open ear tech evolves and fixes old flaws with clever solutions like Sonic Seal for privacy and ASAP Charge for instant battery relief, are clip-on earbuds about to become the new standard? With premium features bleeding down into this budget tier, you really have to wonder if the days of traditional ear canal jamming silicone buds are finally numbered. It's definitely something to chew on the next time you're shopping for a new daily driver. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive. And as always, keep learning.